Hey, how are you doing? Rather than doing pulp this weekend, I thought to stay at home and do a bit of gardening. And by gardening, I mean messing about in my garden with antennas. Now, I've got a couple of antennas. I've got a cobweb you've probably seen before. I've got an end fed and I've got a delta loophole which work really well. Recently I've been messing about with vertical. It's working quite well, but it's not very high. It's about head height and I need to get it higher. So I've been running some tests on WSPR, Whisper, to see how far I'm actually getting out. So let's have a look at them, shall we? Like I said, I've been running Whisper. I've been running it on 20 meters and I've been getting some results. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, here's the map, as you can see, doing fairly well. I can hear stations way down in Australia. For reference, I am in the middle of this clump. I'm in the United Kingdom. And I can hear lots and lots of stations, and they're all seeing me. They're all hearing me, rather. And I'm happy with that. Yep, like I said, hearing lots of stations and being heard by lots of stations. This station is down in the Canary Islands, he's hearing me. This station up in Iceland is hearing me. And I can hear this station down in Australia. So I'm fairly happy with that. But that's with the antenna at ground height. And what I want to do is elevate it and see if I can get out further. All of these results are from my Yaesu FT710, which I'm running at 5 watts. Okay, so at the moment I'm running an end fed from my scaffolding pole. Bit of an extension on top, and that's working fairly well. Put it up a few months ago. This is the vertical that I want to work on. So you can see it's fiberglass. It's a fiberglass pole made by Moonmaker. And at the moment it's just in my back garden. It's about head height. And the tip of it is just above my eaves, so I want to get higher than that. This is gardening. And this is my cobweb, which needs about 10 meters fixing, but we'll get on to that. Okay, so this is the mast I'm going to use today. It's a British made Racal or Racal military mast. Used a few of my time. Unfortunately, this one, the previous owner removed the clamps, so there should be some clamps on here. They were all removed for whatever reason. What I'm going to use instead of these nylon Jubilee clips or hose clips, which I got from a very well known antenna maker. So I'm going to use them. Previous owner was using these hose clamps. Get a bit funky, so I don't want to use them. Hoping that the nylon clips, which you can see here, I'm hoping they're going to be strong enough to support the weight of the mast sections and also the antenna. Got a bit of work to do on this. Yeah. When I got it, it had been covered in lovely green army paint, so that's all come off. Got it all off. I just need to put something on it to protect it. Yeah, but that's another job for another day. Today is really a test to see if it works and if putting my vertical up is going to get me any better results. So let's go and find out, shall we? Okay, so what I found is that this is my antenna. This is the, I don't know, tent pole it was mounted on, and I found that this tent pole is almost the same circumference as the top section of this mast. So what I've done is I've removed the top section and I've replaced the top section with my antenna adapter. So the second section will go back into the antenna. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stupid little clip off here, and it's going to go on there instead. See, this is my existing scaffold pole. It's aluminium. I had a steel one up, it was too heavy. And what I've done is I've actually strapped my mast in 2 points temporarily to the scaffold pole. See a bit of view of the top of it there. So I've removed one tube. And let's just see if I do 2 sections how far up I can get. So that's 2 sections up. And that is just below my gut in, so I think that's high enough for my vertical. So that means it's time to get this on. And like I said before, the idea is that this tent pole is going to be an adapter, and it's going to go where the top tube would go. You see, I've had to pad it out a bit with a bit of plumbing pipe, so I could get the clamps to close up. But yeah, let's get it on and see what happens. Going to do for now. I'm going to go inside and see what it's like. Maybe comb my hair. Just do that now. Okay, that was fun. The mast I've put up is just a temporary structure, so I'll be taking it down the end of this day. After this test, I need to do some more renovations on it. It needs a lick of paint and things like that. But the mast is up. It's up on 2 sections. So I've removed the first section. It's up on the second and third. And also there's a mast adapter to get my vertical in. So that's all happy now. The base of the antenna, which is where the onion is and that sort of stuff, That's the same level as the guttering of my house, which will hopefully give me a bit more height. Oh, well, it will give me more height. Hopefully it'll give me a little bit better signal, and we'll see if we can get out. So I'm going to repeat the same test. I'm going to run Whisper on 5 watts on my Yaesu FT710, and we'll see what results we get. Well, here we are then, running the same test. So running 5 watts in Whisper on my Yaesu FT710. Here we are. It's quite happily transmitting away. The only thing I've had to do so far is retune, because it's a multi-band antenna, and my guess is because I've elevated it, I need to retune. It's only a guess, so let me know what you think in the comments. I could be way off. It could just be a coincidence. But yeah, we'll let Whisper run for a few minutes and we'll see what we get back. Well, that's a surprisingly good start. So the first Whisper cycle, is that a thing? I don't know. I'm going to call it Whisper cycle. The first Whisper cycle, and I get heard by, what's that, Kilo 5XL? And he can hear me way over in the States. Where's that? And he can hear me way over in Dallas. So I'm happy with that. I usually get, with the setup I had before and my infeds and stuff, I usually get the east of America. Very rarely get the centre. So let's keep it running. Let's see what else we get. It's looking good so far. On the second pass, then we're getting better results. I can hear lots of people, I can hear a few people, and I'm getting heard by all these wonderful call signs. Now, if I just get rid of this, Oh, this is hard. Move those post-its out of the way. So this is what I normally get. What I don't usually get is an awful lot out towards the States. I'm getting the call sign from the Canary Islands that I had before. I'm just going to zoom in. Yeah, so I'm happy with this. I'm going to run Whisper for about an hour or so, and I'm going to see what the map looks like after that. But yeah, we're doing okay. It's the 18th of January 2025, and Whisper testing is getting me some good results. So, bit of height on the antenna is getting me out. A lot of people have said that these sorts of verticals are rubbish, they don't work. Well, I mean, opinions vary, but it seems to be working okay for me. I'm going to keep on doing this, and I'll come back in a bit. 11:55 now, and this is the third or fourth pass, and getting nice results. So I'm quite happy with my vertical. I'd like to get it up another section and see what the difference is, but for now I'm quite happy that it's doing some good work. Yep, so that is WSJTX covered. I'm going to run a test on FT8 next and see if any of my signal reports are lower than they used to be. That's next plan. So let's crank up WSJTX. First thing I need to do is check my time. Come on, where is it? It's just synchronized now. So my clock's bob on. Reduce to system tray. And because this is the new version of WSJTX, I'm going to switch to FT8 down here. It's the aliens. Let's just erase everything in this window. Boop, it's all gone. Okay, so now anything we receive will be received on FT8. And without further ado, what's that? Poland, Finland, Poland, Netherlands, so central-ish Europe. And we've got the States. Not quite sure what that means. We'll find out. Let's call CQ. Still on 5 watts, don't forget. That's my call going out. I'm just checking where I am in the waterfall. I don't want to transmit on top of anyone else. So the red bracket, the red line is my transmit, and also the green is, I believe that's my receive. So I'm not stamping on anyone. It's pretty quiet today. Just see what we get. Okay, got a couple of players. So Oscar Echo, so 9 November Juliet Juliet. Oscar Echo 9 November Juliet Juliet. Thanks for the contacts. I'm just putting in the comments that I'm doing a vertical antenna test. It should end up in my log. That's it. That's it. Okay, there it is. That's nice. That call sign I've just got is in Austria, which is around here for geography freaks. This is where Austria is. Not Australia, Austria. I need to hit enable transmit. And off we go again. Call CQ. Some people don't really like FT8 and FT4. They say it's not really what radio's about, but I enjoy using it. And FT8, FT4, WSJTX, that sort of thing, it enables me to test my antenna. And when COVID was on, it was the only way I could actually prove that my radio signals were getting out, because I was a new ham, I'd just qualified, couldn't go out of the house, and I could only get what information I could get off YouTube, etc, etc. So WSJTX, FT8, I think FT8 was one of my first contacts, apart from a local repeater. And it's a very useful tool, so if you've not tried FT8, then I suggest giving it a go. I'm going to go and see if I can actually talk to some people now. Let's do it next.
Florida. Zanzibar 33 Florida, you find Zulu Alpha. Zero 26, thank you. Hotel Germany 1 Alpha. Lima Zulu 1 Delta Mike 59 Zulu Alpha.
It's a bit of a competition on this weekend, isn't there? Just take this chap down. I'm using Log4OM. It's working well for me. I like the way it shows like this call sign. Where is he? So Echo Bravo 1 Charlie uniform. It shows me that is a list of the world user, EQSL, exchanges QSL, and is on QRZ as well. So that's really useful. Also, it shows me when I've worked a person before. And this is the cluster page. It's really handy. I just need to pick up someone that I can hear.
Lima Tango, you 59 Zulu Alpha. 73's good luck, yours out. Tango Radio Lima. The Radio Lima.
I've moved up to 10 meters now, so let's give this guy a try.
Weekend 73's Radio Whiskey 1 Fox, CQ10. CQ10, Radio Whiskey 1 Florida.
Next over.
CQ10. This is Radio Whiskey 1 Florida, Radio Whiskey 1 Florida, CQ10.
2 Echo Zero, Hotel Kilo Zulu.
10 meters, CQ10. Radio Whiskey 1 Fox, Radio Whiskey 1 Florida, CQ10.
2 Echo Zero, Hotel Kilo Zulu.
Again.
2 Echo Zero, Hotel Kilo Zulu.
QRZ 10, Radio Whiskey 1 Florida. CQ10, Radio Whiskey 1 Foxtrot.
Just go for broke.
There's any Echo? QRZ, Radio Whiskey 1 Florida, CQ10.
2 Echo Zero, Hotel Kilo Zulu.
IU3 Bravo Tango United 509.
Not getting this guy. Lovely clear signal though, isn't it?
USL Florida 1 United November Radio 509. Good luck.
Okay, I think there's 2 competitions on this weekend. There is HADX and there is CW Worldwide one. I think that's what it says. So I'm going to keep trying, but I've noticed on 10, got a really nice signal. I got a really nice signal for going Russia, European Russia, but he couldn't hear me unfortunately. So there he goes, that's HF. And yeah, the antenna seems to be performing well, which was the whole intention of this test. If you remember at the start of the video, I asked if I put my antenna up higher, would it get better? And the obvious answer, the answer that I hoped for, the answer that I got is yes, of course it'll get better. So what I'm going to do is leave my mast up for a bit, probably for the rest of the day, just to make sure it doesn't creep down at all, make sure those hose clamps are doing the job. And then after that I'm going to take it down, tidy things up a bit, and then I'll put it up with an extra section and see if we can increase things even better. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you like what I do, please click subscribe, ring the bell, etc, to get notified the next time I put a video out. If you want to leave a comment, if you've got any hints and tips, you think things I can do better, then by all means just write a comment in there and I'll get back to you. I try and reply to all my comments. That's the whole purpose of YouTube, innit, is social media. So thanks for watching, and 73, and cheers and beers. Bye.